I'm curious what the blinds are going to have to say about this lawsuit against Tyler Perry.
Man, there's a lot of different lawsuits going on right now.
Yeah, this one, $260 million by an actor on one of his shows, and alleges all sorts of inappropriate behavior. And there were a lot of texts released. So I'm curious if the blinds have talked about it. Mike, maybe you'll give us a heads up. You don't have to give us any spoilers, but I wouldn't be surprised because I feel like Tyler Perry has come up in the blinds before. Nonetheless, something... it wouldn't surprise me if they do have things to say, because I don't feel like the story's going anywhere anytime soon.
Okay. Yeah. I haven't really read much into that. But I just saw the headline, that somebody, a cast member, was accusing him of something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's pretty shocking and kind of gross.
Ooh.
Very shocking, very gross.
Yes. It involves inappropriate touching.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Groping. Like holding him up against a wall.
No.
Yeah. Now, Tyler Perry has said that this is a shakedown for money. So it's a he said in this case.
Oof.
I'm sure more will be revealed, but this is, the first chapter. Now, I know it's a dark story and it's shocking. I do want to lighten the mood just a little bit before we kick things off, because the best comment yesterday goes to the person who said in our comments on our YouTube channel, which, by the way, you should be liking and subscribing. Can you guys do something about your background so that you don't look like you're in a bunker?
What? In a bunker?
And I kind of feel like it does look like a bunker, especially depending on where my camera is. Sometimes you can see the gunshot holes in the wall.
Yeah.
Which are actually just screw holes, but they look like gunshots.
Yeah.
And Dawn and Mike have, black velvet.
The mysterious black
velvet.
When you talk about blind items every single day and sometimes ruffle the feathers of the Hollywood elites, you want to spend a little time
you
in a
want to be in a bunker.
Make sure nobody can get to you.
Undisclosed location.
Yeah, don't worry about us. We'll be okay.
Well, but I am worried about our background, so let's work on it. But thank you, and thank you for keeping your eye out on our backgrounds and everything else in the comments. We love it.
We're working on that. We're getting some new studios.
It's time. It's time. 5,000 subscribers. We need a new background.
We do.
That's right.
Speaking of Hollywood elite, problematic behavior, getting away from the stories we talked about and into the blinds. Shocked by the latest news is everyone who spent zero time in the blinds. We've been telling you for years that this actor / director / producer has been throwing money around to quiet down problematic behavior. Ooh. But this is what happens when the problems start to outgrow the money.
Oh.
Yeah, it wasn't going to take long.
Wow.
I think you guys know the story.
Yeah, Tyler Perry. Yeah.
And I don't think anyone's shocked, considering especially because specific areas of blind items usually have feelings about Meghan Markle, and they are very close and have been talk glowingly about each other for a lot. So
and other celebrities
as well. But according to the blind items, though, anybody who's shocked by the latest news clearly hasn't spent much time in the blind items, because we've been talking about Tyler Perry for quite some time about how he may or may not be using his money to quiet down some problematic behavior. This is an example of where the problematic behavior may be as caught up with the money.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Gosh, that's just... really, I mean, you've got to be like walking on glass, thinking, ooh, I've got this person over here I paid off and this person over here. Like,
certainly if you're engaging in that behavior and then all of a sudden, you just have to know at some point. But you also do understand, like, look, I mean, again, this is not a comment about the specifics of these allegations, but when it comes to allegations like this, you do have to believe that there are people who, that are looking for money and are willing to do and say things. That said, he provided a bunch of texts. Now, as to the evidence of the other allegations, I don't know what the proof will be, but I'm just saying, like, Tyler Perry's going to have to have something better than just this is a person who's out for money. Because in this day and age, I feel like there's just going to be evidence or proof to the contrary if it's true.
Yeah,
100%.
Definitely. I mean, the text, that's bad.
Yeah, the texts are like, it's a whole journey. I encourage people to go online. TMZ has like a gallery of all the texts, and you can kind of judge and decide for yourself what's appropriate, what's inappropriate. But it's clear to me, if you believe the other allegations he's saying, this does seem kind of they do seem kind of sketchy or gross at the very least.
Okay.
All right, now let's actually go away from the sketchy and gross stuff and jump into the other blind items for today. Like this one, this A-list TV actress who is about to have her breakout film debut has not been pulling punches on her hatred for this outspoken A-list Nepo baby actress. The TV actress has tried to dump her own Nepo baby label for quite some time, even though everyone knows she wouldn't be where she's at if it wasn't for her aunt.
Oh.
This A-list TV actress who is about to have her breakout film was not pulling punches when it came to her hatred for an outspoken A-list Nepo baby actress. The TV actress has tried to dump her own Nepo baby label, even though we know she wouldn't be where she was at if it wasn't for her aunt or aunt.
Is it Emma Roberts?
It is.
Okay.
Not.
So
It's not?
Nope.
Oh.
are these three people then?
Well, technically there's two, but there is a very high profile aunt in the mix as well.
I just meant the aunt is not the other. Like,
No.
it's not like she's, like.
Nope. So we've,
Part of it. It's just that.
correct.
she's-
Okay, so her aunt
And
is
I
the
also
one that.
have some contention with that part of the blind, but we'll get to that once we get to
'Cause
that.
she's not an actress.
She's not an actress.
Oh.
An A-list TV actress about to have a big film breakout who's not pulling punches when talking about an A-list Nepo baby actress. The TV actress has tried to dump her own Nepo baby label, even though everyone knows she wouldn't be where she's at if it wasn't for her aunt.
Okay.
So think of
it's not Sabrina Carpenter.
Nope.
Nancy Cartwright.
Okay, A-list
A-list TV actress
who's
about to have
her
a film breakout.
film breakout. Do we know this film?
Oh, yeah.
Like we've talked about, it's a big blockbuster film. Is it a part of a franchise?
Not yet.
Oh, but it
it's
will
the first.
Oh, okay.
And
Is it off a book series?
A very specific kind of book, yes.
Oh, Dirty Books?
No.
Oh, the way you
It's
said
not
that.
that
It's
Akotar stuff.
Akatar.
You just learned about dirty books yesterday.
Yeah, just learned about Dirty Fairy books from Mike
Oh.
yesterday on his show.
Okay, so it's a
Very
the
specific.
Bible.
No.
The Bible.
Well, you're being very
It's his type of book.
A
Coy.
type of book? Is
a
it?
phone book.
No.
My God, that'll be the most interesting. You just go down
Very-
the phone book.
A very
and
colorful,
pick out
graphic
people's
filled
lives.
book.
A graphic-filled book, not a comic book.
Yeah.
A comic book,
Okay, so
okay.
it's the first in a comic series, but it's not like a superhero franchise.
No, it is.
Oh, it is a franchise
Oh,
of superheroes.
Lord.
But it's the first. Because it's getting
This is not
rebooted.
my territory. Oh God. Oh, reboot it. Did we just talk about it?
I wasn't here, so maybe.
No.
Uh,
Then we didn't, because I meant on here.
ooh.
It is a comic book
Don't think too
franchise.
deeply.
It's Supergirl?
Well, close.
Superman?
Yeah.
Oh, it's the new Superman.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, with the dog.
Yeah.
Okay.
Crypto.
Mr. Cornsweat.
This is not cryptid, but yes, that movie with Mr. Cornsweat.
Okay.
So who's the lady? Yes. Now we're getting somewhere. It's not Dakota Johnson.
Oh, wait a minute, though. That's the
She's
other half of
other
the blind.
of it.
Oh,
Wow, good.
This A-list TV actress who's about to have her big film breakout in Superman is not pulling punches when talking about Dakota Johnson. The TV actress is trying to dump her own Nepo baby label, but wouldn't be where she's at if it wasn't for her aunt.
God, who has a famous aunt?
And you probably, I mean, if honestly, I found this out this morning. I didn't realize that
you didn't
this
know
was
they
her
were
aunt.
related.
Nope.
The aunt,
Oh,
you said
okay.
she wasn't an actress,
She's
but
not an
she
actress.
is famous.
Very famous, very successful. Unfortunately, no longer with us.
Oh, she's dead.
But she has a very famous brother who is an actor and comedian.
God.
He's known for much different forms of luxury expression.
Okay,
Luxury
so like
express. Is she a model?
Kate Spade?
Like exactly
Ah.
Kate Spade.
Kate Spade?
It is Kate Spade.
Okay,
Kate Spade's niece.
Spade's niece.
Kate Spade has an acting niece. So who's Kate Spade's brother that's a comedian?
David
Spade. I didn't know that.
Oh, that's right. So David Spade's daughter.
Nope. Actually, not that side of the family. Apparently.
Okay, so
Okay.
they don't have the last name Spade.
This
don't.
is like
Okay.
a family tree experience because you're like giving us all the clues on this side, but you're saying it's on the other side.
This person has been in multiple hit television shows.
And
Kaylee
her name is-
Cuoco?
She's about to be Lois Lane.
I don't
Oh,
remember who
shoot.
Lois. I'm focused on Corn Sweat and the dog,
Me too.
not Lois.
Well,
Lois
you're gonna-
Lane.
know her name
Lois.
very well.
Do I already know her name really well?
She is marvelous.
Mrs. Maisel.
Yep.
Oh, Brie Larson?
No.
Oh,
No. Yeah.
Brosnahan.
Yes.
Michelle.
Rachel.
Rachel Brosnahan. Michelle.
Let's
Look out
fill in
there.
the
Wow,
blinds
that was,
and then I'll take.
Oof, that
We
felt like
suffered.
some kind of freaky
We
connect
got
the
there.
dots.
It was a fun Mad Lib, I feel like.
Yeah.
There was a lot of weird connective tissue there that I didn't even know about until earlier today, but according to the blind
Pat
items,
Benatar.
Yes. Rachel Brosnahan, who's about to have her big film breakout. She, of course, was in House of Cards. She was in The Marvelous Miss Maisel. She was in lots of different what's that one with James Spader? Blacklist. She's
Okay.
in a lot of things, but she's about to have her film breakout with Superman. She's going to be Lois Lane, and she did not pull any punches when it came to talking about her hatred for Dakota Johnson.
my
According
gosh.
to the blind items, Rachel has been trying to dump her own Nepo baby label, even though she wouldn't be where she's at if it wasn't for her aunt. I don't know if I.
Really?
Okay,
Because
so-
I didn't know that. Well,
I was gonna
in
say
Hollywood circles, you never know.
She did a good job, like not getting us to not think about it because I wasn't thinking about it.
Apparently, like if early on in her career, she got a lot of Broadway breaks and things like that, and stayed with Kate Spade and stuff when
I'm
she was.
sure.
But she's your aunt. Of course, she's going to. It's not like
Yeah.
that's ridiculous.
And that's not like a, Judy Garland, Liza Minnelli Nepo baby experience.
Right.
Yeah, for sure.
Like
Wild.
you can't get away from the
Yeah, like
from
I
the
mean, you
fame
can't.
of your parent.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Kate Spade, spouse Andy, is David's brother.
Got
So
it.
brother-in-law.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there you go.
Kate Spade and David Spade. I didn't even know that.
All right.
I didn't
wanna
know
add
until
that to
she
the
passed away,
Mm.
and he was, everywhere in tabloids.
So there you go. That's someone you get to look forward to. In addition to crypto, you're also going to see Rachel Brosnahan in that new Superman movie.
Okay.
The blind item.
Crypto,
here.
not the currency, the dog.
Correct. Thank you for establishing that.
Well, you never know these days.
Let's make it a little easier, considering that was a tough one. The tour was planned to allow this A-list singer to hit the event of the year. Now that things are not going so well with her partner, they're using it as an excuse for why she can't go, and he'll go alone. But trust me, he'll rarely be alone all weekend long.
Oh,
The tour was
yeah.
planned to allow the A-list singer to hit the event of the year. Now that things are not going well with the partner, though, they're using that as an excuse to why she can't go, and he'll go alone. Although I really doubt he'll be alone for much of the weekend.
Right.
Yep.
This is Orlando Bloom
And
going
Katy
to the wedding of the century in Venice, where Venice
The
doesn't want.
Bezos wedding.
There you go. According to the
Mhm.
blind items, and again, there's not so much blind about this item, except the fact that maybe they did indeed plan the tour for Katy Perry to allow her to go to the wedding, because she's obviously very close with Lauren Sanchez. They went to space together, after all.
Yeah.
But now that things are not going well with Katy and Orlando, rather than avoiding that awkward interaction, they're just saying Katy can't make it, but Orlando's going to be there.
Okay, I cry foul on that somewhat because I just feel like Katie would be the one who wins out in that scenario. Like
Yeah.
if they wanted her to go, she would go.
But then what would the excuse be?
Then the excuse is he's got a cold and nobody cares if Orlando Bloom's going because they don't care about the relationship as much as, space partners.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean,
He's
yeah,
filming a movie. He
I get
can't
what
be
the
there.
blind is
We know
saying.
that's a lie.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, I feel like
Oh my gosh. Yeah. She has 15 sold out dates in Australia. So we've been talking about how she can't fill stadiums here, but over there, that could pay for the whole tour. 15 sold out dates.
It's a
Yeah.
woman's world.
Yeah.
We're lucky to be living in it.
I mean, in fact, I found myself at the gym the other day because somebody played a Katy Perry song. I was like, I miss Katy Perry. And it's like, she's putting out music. It just ain't good.
Yeah.
But other people love it. So good on them.
They do. Yeah.
Yeah. Evidenced by the entire country of Australia, apparently.
Good on them. Let's keep rolling on with the blind items today. By the way, like and subscribe. Be sure to hit that notification bell. You'll get a little notification as soon as we go live with our premiere every single day. Thanks for following along. Be sure to mention in the comments your thoughts on all of these juicy bits of gossip with the names left out. Like this one. Not that hypocrisy is something new in Hollywood, but this A-list actress who sings is calling out Hollywood for being greedy and only doing remakes and sequels for money. Meanwhile, she has starred in a pair of sequels, a spin-off series based on one of those sequels, and a return season 36 years after an original series. But yeah, it's the system that's greedy. Give me a break.
Yeah. Well, she can't help it. That's all that she's being offered.
This A-list actress who sings is calling out Hollywood for being greedy, not for doing nothing but remakes and sequels for money. Meanwhile, she has starred in a pair of sequels, a spin-off series based on one of those sequels, and a return season 36 years after the original series. But yeah, it's the system that's greedy.
A return series.
So we've got an A-lister. What's up?
Return TV series?
It was a return TV series 36 years after the OG.
Okay, so 1999. So 26 years? Or you said 36. So
yeah, and actually,
89?
But it didn't. It wasn't recent. It was 10 years ago, too.
Oh, boy.
6-ish years ago.
Okay.
Like Charlie's Angels, Drew Barrymore?
Let's just say it's one of you are, this is very close to your hearts. You loved this show. One of you.
The Golden Girls?
Not you.
Not me.
Twin Peaks?
Yeah.
Okay. Someone from Twin Peaks.
Well,
she was in the spinoff.
She was in the most recent season.
Or whatever you called it.
Whatever that was.
Yeah.
Let's see. Well, there were so many actors in that. That's why I did not love it, because it was so hard to keep track of everyone who was in it.
That's why I gave you that as a clue, because I knew it wouldn't be a giveaway.
Okay.
Great.
But she was one of the many, many people that were in it.
Okay. Amanda Seyfried.
Well done.
Okay.
Good job.
She's also begging for 2 other sequels as we speak. But according to the blind item, not that hypocrisy is something new in Hollywood, but Amanda Seyfried is calling out Hollywood for being greedy and only doing remakes. Meanwhile, she starred in a pair of sequels, I think Ted 2 and also the follow-up to Mamma Mia, which, by the way, she's also begging them to do another Mamma Mia. She also did a spin-off series based on Ted. She's done the follow-up season of Twin Peaks 36 years after the original. And she's also begging that they do Jennifer's Body 2.
Oh, sure. Okay.
So, but no, it's Hollywood that's got the problem. They're the greedy ones.
Come on, girl.
I mean, get that money.
Jeez.
Oh, my.
Also, that's an old argument like that doesn't really hold water
Then you
anymore.
write something,
Because
Amanda.
do you expect Hollywood to not be a business?
Yeah.
It's not a charity.
Yeah.
They don't have to, if you want charity,
They want money.
go do some community theater.
There you go.
Okay?
Gosh.
Because
Mamma Mia.
community theater is where it's at.
Yeah.
All right.
They
You guys are
don't
crushing
care.
it today.
Yes. I think we're doing a good job, Dawn.
You've
would
been
like to
killing
say.
it.
I think we both have. Oh my God.
Yeah, you just pulled Amanda Seyfried out of there.
Out of your
Like you said, there were a ton of stars in that
there
final
were so
season.
many. I was trying to make because I like to make charts when I was watching it. I was trying to make a list of the characters. Like I had a whole map of like a family tree thing going on. And then I just gave up because someone else did it online. I'm like, well, I'll just take this,
I mean,
Smart.
it works.
Yeah.
Thanks, AI.
Let's do another blind item here. This former A-list actress turned businesswoman gave us a false alarm during the Oscars with her C-list comedian buddy that we actually talked about earlier this week. But it is now full send with this actress and a high-flying B-plus list actor who keeps landing second-tier roles in the biggest films.
Oh my God.
So we've got an
Former A-list.
We've got a former A-list actress turned businesswoman.
Okay.
She gave us a false alarm during the Oscars with a C-list comedian buddy. And we talked about that guy earlier this week.
Oh, this is not Gwyneth.
It's not.
Former A-list.
Let's just get the first half of this blind and then we'll move on to the next.
It's not Bethany.
It's not.
Bethany Frankel because she's
A-list actress turned businesswoman. Former A-list actress turned businesswoman.
Did she have
Was she on Desperate Housewives?
Is she the honest lady?
Yep.
Who's the honest lady?
Oh, Jessica Alba.
Yep.
Okay.
So Jessica Alba gave us a false alarm during the Oscars week when she was seen with a C-list comedian buddy, and we thought, ooh, are they a thing?
Oh.
But they're just besties.
But they're just besties, and we actually talked about that comedian earlier this week.
We did?
Yeah.
As he was tied to an A-list Oscar-nominated actress who not many people like.
This is all very...
Whose
Pete
pitch
Davidson?
is perfect.
Which what?
Whose pitch is
Oh, yeah,
perfect.
Anna Kendrick.
And
Do you remember that guy's name?
No.
I'm trying to get these guys people's...
God.
You're going to have to remember it because he's going to be on this new The Paper show.
I might have written it down somewhere.
He's a comedian named Alex Edelman.
Alex Edelman. Okay.
So him and he actually shared his coat, like the very nice man he is, with Jessica Alba at the Oscars because she was cold. And everyone's like, ooh, looky over there.
Okay.
There's something going on between the two of them.
Maybe he was just being chivalrous.
Maybe he was trying to get in there.
Well, it turns out they're actually just really close and very close friends. But Jessica Alba actually is going full send with this B-plus list high-flying actor who keeps landing second-tier roles in the biggest projects. I will say, we're introducing this individual to you as well.
Oh.
You've seen him in lots of things, but I think this is a new name for you.
Is it someone from Top Gun Maverick? 'Cause
Yes.
You said high flying. Okay.
He's not only flying in Top Gun Maverick, he also was flying and will be flying in the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Oh, it's not the guy from that not Last of Us.
Actually, yes, he's also in The Last of Us.
Oh.
What? This guy is also in The
What,
Last
are
of
you
Us.
psychic today?
Apparently.
Accidentally said it. He played Manny in The Last of Us.
Oh, I don't know his name.
Oh, it's Pedro Pascal's brother.
No.
No?
No,
Is it the love interest?
Nope.
Oh.
That's a different character. He's a different role in that show.
Okay.
Manny. Oh, is
he a mushroom?
Does he go out on patrol with them?
I believe he was one of those that went out on
Yeah, so
patrol.
he's a younger actor.
Yes.
Okay.
But we saw him
Cute.
flying
I don't know him because I didn't see that movie.
alongside Captain
didn't either.
America.
Captain America, Bob McCracken. Seriously, I'm going to have to...
No, I know you weren't going to get him, but I'm just saying.
What's his name? Did you say it?
I haven't said it yet.
Oh, okay.
So he's the new Falcon. So you know how Anthony Mackie is the new Captain America?
Oh, sure.
The guy who's replacing Falcon is Danny Ramirez is his name.
Dan.
As soon as you Google him, you'll
Ramirez.
say, oh, that guy from Top Gun Maverick, that guy from Falcon and Winter
Got
Soldier,
it.
that guy from No Exit and The Last of Us.
What was the other name that you said we were going to have to remember? The comedian?
Alex Edelman.
Alex Edelman and Danny Ramirez. Okay.
We got to get some new names in your
know.
mix.
Okay,
We don't
so-
have these high FBR people.
Like Cher.
So let me fill in the blind items here for you. One day after Lita Ford, we now give you Danny Ramirez.
Oh my
No,
God.
it's too
People
soon.
were so
Too
mad.
soon.
According to the blind items, though, Jessica Alba gave us a false alarm with Alex Edelman at the Oscars, but it turns out they're just buddies. But it's now full send with Jessica Alba and Danny Ramirez.
So they're going to be
they are a thing
balls
now,
to the wall.
according to
What?
the blinds.
It's just a phrase.
Danny Ramirez.
He's also going to be in Doomsday and all the new Avengers
Oh, okay.
stuff. So he's got some big roles on.
Is he
on deck.
American?
He is
Okay.
Chicago born.
Okay.
Okay. So kudos.
He's going to be in the new what? Superhero movie?
Doomsday.
I'll look it up.
Avengers, the new Avengers.
Okay.
She has to write it
Avengers.
down in her notebook.
Get it all in there. Get those notes in there.
I got it.
So there you go. Let's do one more quick
Alex
one here before.
Edelman.
Yeah, he's the comedian who's going to be in the Office spinoff,
Also,
The Paper.
I would just like to congratulate the audience for being so well versed in 80s rock ladies
Yeah, good job.
Watch
Not happy
Good job
yesterday.
Googling that.
episode because calm down.
We'll go back to somebody who's very high in the FBR rating. Despite playing the smallest venues across the globe, this foreign-born A-list singer can't get people to show up. It's led to yet another cancellation, this time due to, quote, unforeseen scheduling conflicts. Just scrap the tour already.
Oh.
This A-list foreign-born singer can't get people to show up for her shows. It's caused yet another cancellation, this time due to unforeseen scheduling conflicts. Just scrap the tour already.
Well, that's a bummer.
And it's a high FBR.
She's a high FBR.
Is
So
it Nicki Minaj?
Nope.
it's not a
Foreign-born A-list
Charlie
singer.
XCX.
Nope.
Camila?
Yep.
Camila's got a concert. Did we
she's
know
been-
that?
Oh, yeah. She's been
She
touring
just
for...
has some cancellations.
Well,
This is like...
apparently.
She needs Shawn Mendes again.
Well, I don't think she needs any concerts right now, and that's the problem.
Yeah.
Because remember, she's got that billionaire who
she's hooked up
Go
with a
back to your
billionaire.
billionaire.
Yeah. According to the blind
Back to
items,
billionaire.
the music is maybe taking a back seat, and that would maybe lead to yet another fact that she has canceled another show on this tour.
Okay.
God, that's sad.
She has to hang out with the billionaire.
I think of worse things.
There are worse things.
Yeah.
You guys doing blinds today were not the worst thing. You
It's
crushed it.
true.
It's
I mean,
over?
it's already over. The
Oh my
time
gosh.
flies as it does every Monday through Friday when you listen to us on myTalk on the radio or wherever you download your podcast of this beautiful program or wherever you like and subscribe. And really, there's only one place when you're doing it online. It's called the YouTubes, and our channel is
Blinded by the Item.
Bye.
Blinded by the item.